Good morning/afternoon/evening, everyone. Success is not luck. Success is not magic. Success is a habit. If you look at the most successful people in the world, they are not necessarily the smartest, the richest, or the luckiest. They are simply the ones who develop the right habits. Most people see problems as obstacles. They complain, they blame others, and they wait for someone else to fix them. But successful people think differently. They see every problem as a hidden opportunity. Think about it. Every great business, every breakthrough idea, and every innovation started with a problem. If there were no problems, there would be no need for solutions. The biggest companies in the world exist today because someone saw a problem and decided to solve it. When you face a challenge, you have two choices. You can either focus on how difficult it is, or you can ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I turn this into an opportunity? The people who succeed in life are not those who avoid problems, but those who embrace them, learn from them, and find ways to create value from them. History is full of examples. When technology advanced, some people feared losing their jobs while others used it to create new industries. When the economy struggles, some people give up while others see a chance to build something better. The mindset you choose determines your future. It's not about avoiding problems, it's about changing the way you see them. The next time you face a difficult situation, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, ask, what can I do with this? Because behind every problem, there is an opportunity waiting for the right person to find it. Many people believe that learning stops once they graduate from school or university. They think that once they have a degree, their education is complete. But the truth is, learning never ends. The world is changing every single day. Technology evolves, industries shift, and new opportunities emerge. If you stop learning, you stop growing. And if you stop growing, you will eventually be left behind. Successful people understand that education is a lifelong journey. They are always curious, always asking questions, and always looking for new knowledge. They read books, attend seminars, seek mentors, and constantly explore new ideas. They know that the more they learn, the more valuable they become. Think about the most successful people in the world. They are not the ones who assume they know everything. They are the ones who stay humble and open-minded, always looking for ways to improve. They are not afraid to admit when they don't know something because they see it as an opportunity to learn. Learning is not just about reading books or attending school. It's about paying attention to life. Every failure teaches a lesson. Every mistake is an opportunity to grow. Every conversation with a smart person is a chance to gain new insights. The more you learn, the more you understand how the world works, and the better decisions you can make. Some people say they don't have time to learn, but the reality is, if you don't make time to learn today, you will be forced to make time for failure tomorrow. Knowledge is like a tool. The better your tools, the easier it is to build something great. If you want success, you must keep sharpening your mind, upgrading your skills, and staying ahead of the game. Never assume that you know enough. The world doesn't stop moving forward, so neither should you. Keep learning, keep growing, and you will always be ready for whatever comes next. Many people believe that hard work alone leads to success. They wake up early, stay up late, and push themselves to the limit, believing that effort alone will bring results. But the truth is, hard work without direction is like running on a treadmill. You're moving, but you're not going anywhere. Working hard is important, but working smart is what makes the real difference. Imagine two people trying to cut down a tree. One picks up an old, dull axe and starts swinging with all their strength. They work for hours, sweating and exhausted. The other person takes time to sharpen their axe first, then starts cutting. With less effort and less time, they get the job done more efficiently. The lesson here is simple. Effort is wasted without strategy. Successful people understand that time and energy are limited resources. Instead of simply working long hours, they focus on doing the right things in the most efficient way. They prioritize their tasks, automate what can be automated, and delegate when necessary, they don't just work hard, they find smarter ways to achieve their goals. One of the biggest mistakes people make is confusing being busy with being productive. Just because you are always working doesn't mean you are making progress. Some people spend their days answering emails, attending endless meetings, and handling small tasks that don't contribute to real growth. Meanwhile, successful people focus on high-impact activities, the ones that truly move the needle. Technology and innovation have given us tools to work smarter than ever before. Instead of doing everything manually, use systems, software, and smarter processes to get things done faster. Instead of repeating the same mistakes, learn from others who have already succeeded. Instead of working harder on something that isn't working, take a step back, analyze, and adjust your approach. The key is to balance hard work with smart decisions. Working hard builds discipline and perseverance, but working smart ensures that your effort leads to real success. The most successful people are not always the ones who work the most hours. They are the ones who work the right way, focusing on results instead of just effort. So, don't just work hard. Take time to think, plan, and strategize. Be efficient, be adaptable, and make sure every hour you invest brings you closer to your goals. That is the true secret to success. The people you surround yourself with have a powerful influence on your mindset, decisions, and ultimately your success. Whether you realize it or not, your environment shapes the way you think and act. If you spend time with people who complain, make excuses, and have no ambition, you will slowly adopt the same habits. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are driven, positive, and goal-oriented, their energy and mindset will push you to become better. Success is not just about what you know or how hard you work. It is also about who you choose to be around. The people in your circle can either lift you up or pull you down. That is why it is important to choose your friends, business partners, and mentors wisely. Look for people who inspire you, challenge you, and encourage you to grow. Have you ever noticed how successful people tend to associate with other successful people? This is not a coincidence. Like-minded individuals push each other to greater heights. They exchange ideas, share knowledge, and create opportunities together. If you want to be successful, find people who are already where you want to be and learn from them. Their experience and insights will help you avoid mistakes and accelerate your growth. However, surrounding yourself with the right people does not mean only being around the most successful or wealthy individuals. It means being with those who have the right attitude and mindset, people who are positive, hardworking, and willing to grow. You do not need to be with billionaires, but you need to be with people who encourage you to think bigger, work smarter, and believe in yourself. At the same time, it is equally important to distance yourself from negative influences. Some people are filled with doubt, fear, and negativity. They will tell you that your dreams are impossible, that you should play it safe, and that success is only for a lucky few. If you listen to these voices for too long, you may start to believe them. Do not let small-minded people limit your potential. Instead, choose to be around those who uplift and inspire you. Building the right network takes effort. It requires you to step out of your comfort zone, attend events, seek mentors, and connect with like-minded individuals. It may also mean making tough decisions, such as letting go of relationships that no longer serve your growth. But remember, success is not just about what you do, it is also about who you do it with. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Surround yourself with people who push you forward, and you will achieve more than you ever imagined. Many people dream of success, but only a few are willing to take the risks necessary to achieve it. Risk is an unavoidable part of success. There is no reward without stepping into the unknown. Yet, at the same time, success does not happen overnight. It requires patience, resilience, and a long-term vision. Those who succeed in life are the ones who understand this balance. They take bold steps, but they also know that great things take time. Taking risks means stepping outside of your comfort zone. It means making decisions that may not guarantee immediate success, but have the potential to lead to something greater. Many people avoid risks because they fear failure, but what they don't realize is that not taking risks is the biggest risk of all. If you play it safe all the time, you may never fail, but you will also never grow, never achieve your dreams, and never experience true success. Look at any successful entrepreneur, leader, or innovator, and you will find a story of risk-taking. Every major business, every breakthrough idea, and every great achievement started with someone who dared to take a chance. Whether it was quitting a stable job to start a company, investing in an uncertain idea, or moving to a new country to chase an opportunity, success always comes with some level of uncertainty. However, risk-taker does not mean being reckless. Many people make the mistake of jumping into things without preparation, expecting instant success. This is where patience becomes essential. The road to success is rarely a straight path. It is full of ups and downs, challenges, and unexpected obstacles. If you expect quick results, you will be disappointed. But if you stay committed and patient, you will see the rewards of your efforts over time. Patience means understanding that great things take time to build. A farmer does not plant a seed today and expect to harvest tomorrow. He waters it, nurtures it, and waits for the right season. Similarly, when you take a risk, you must give your efforts time to grow. Too many people give up too soon because they don't see immediate success. But the truth is, most overnight successes take years of hard work behind the scenes. The key to success is not just taking risks. It is taking calculated risks and having the patience to see them through. This means doing your research, planning carefully, and preparing for challenges while still being brave enough to take action. It means understanding that failure is part of the process, and every setback is a lesson that brings you closer to your goal. Some people wait their entire lives for the perfect opportunity, afraid to take risks. Others take risks without patience and give up too quickly. The real winners are those who find the right balance. They take chances, they stay committed, and they trust the process. If you learn to embrace both risk and patience, success will come. Not immediately, but surely. Life is unpredictable. No matter how well you plan, how hard you work, or how much you prepare, there will always be challenges, setbacks, and moments of struggle. This is the reality of life and business. However, what separates successful people from those who give up is not the absence of problems, but the ability to stay positive, even in the most difficult times. Many people crumble when things don't go their way. They complain, blame others, or lose motivation. But negativity never solves problems. It only makes them bigger. When you focus on what is wrong, you drain your energy and creativity. On the other hand, when you stay positive, you open your mind to solutions. A positive mindset does not mean ignoring problems. It means facing them with courage, hope, and a determination to overcome them. Think about the most successful people in the world. Do you think they never faced failure? Of course they did. But instead of letting failure define them, they used it as a stepping stone to success. Every great entrepreneur, leader, and innovator has faced rejection, criticism, and financial struggles. What kept them going was their belief that things would get better if they kept moving forward. Staying positive is not just about success in business. It applies to every area of life. Relationships, careers, and personal goals all come with difficulties. There will be times when you feel lost, when things don't work out as planned, and when people disappoint you. In those moments, you have two choices. You can focus on what went wrong and let it bring you down, or you can find a way to learn, grow, and move forward with a better mindset. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that tough times will last forever. But nothing in life is permanent. Just like the seasons change, so do difficult situations. No matter how hard things seem right now, they will pass. The key is to stay strong, keep working, and never lose faith in yourself. Challenges are not meant to stop you. They are meant to teach you, test your patience, and prepare you for something greater. Some of the most inspiring success stories come from people who refused to give up even when everything seemed against them. They understood that failure is temporary, but quitting is permanent. They stayed positive, focused on their goals, and eventually their hard work paid off. If you want to be successful, train yourself to see the good in every situation. Surround yourself with positive people, practice gratitude, and remind yourself of your strengths. No matter how difficult things get, never let a tough moment make you forget how strong you are. The road to success is never easy, but those who stay positive through the storms are the ones who come out stronger, wiser, and ready for the success that awaits them. Everyone wants to achieve great things. People dream of building successful businesses, creating new innovations, becoming leaders in their industries, or making a lasting impact on the world. But too often, big dreams remain just that, dreams. Why? Because many people focus so much on the big picture that they forget the most important step, starting small. Having big dreams is important. It gives you direction, motivation, and a vision to work toward. But dreaming alone is not enough. Success does not come from simply wishing for it. It comes from taking action. Many people hesitate to start because they think they need the perfect plan, the best resources, or the right timing. But the truth is, there is never a perfect time to start. The only way to move forward is to take the first step, no matter how small it may be. Think about some of the biggest companies in the world. They did not start as global giants. They started in garages, dorm rooms, and small offices with only a few people. They didn't wait for millions of dollars in investment or a massive customer base before beginning. Instead, they took what they had, started small, learned from their experiences, and grew step by step. Starting small does not mean thinking small. It means focusing on what you can do today with the resources, knowledge, and skills you have right now. Too many people delay their dreams because they think they are not ready. But readiness comes from experience, and experience comes from starting. Even if you begin with something simple, every step forward brings you closer to your ultimate goal. One of the biggest mistakes people make is underestimating the power of small beginnings. They think that if something is not big right away, it is not worth doing. But every great achievement in history started as an idea, followed by small, consistent actions. Whether you are starting a business, developing a skill, or working toward a goal, what matters most is taking the first step and continuing to build from there. Another important lesson is to be patient with your progress. Growth takes time. Success is not something that happens overnight. It is the result of small efforts repeated consistently. Some people quit too soon because they do not see immediate results, but those who keep going, learning, and improving are the ones who eventually achieve their big dreams. If you want to succeed, dream big, but don't let the size of your dream overwhelm you. Instead, break it down into small, manageable steps. Start with what you have, where you are, and with what you know. Keep learning, keep improving, and trust the process. Every big success story begins with someone who dared to start small and never stop growing. Your future is shaped by what you do every single day. If you want to change your life, change your habits. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for luck. Start now, build good habits, and success will follow you. Thank you.